This episode is brought to you by John Blake Sales Breakthrough Solutions, helping you to at least double the amount of leads that you get that convert into paying clients.
Welcome to the Master Dealmaker's Secrets podcast. And now, here's sales growth strategist, John Blake.
Welcome to Master Dealmaker Secrets. I'm John Blake. This is episode 169, and today we're going to be talking about accountability and how you can leverage it to get more things done and to achieve your goals faster. But before we do that, I have got a resource that I want to introduce you to. It is over at johnblakeaudio.com. And what this will allow you to do is to convert more of the inquiries that you've already spoken to into paying clients. So almost every single business I speak to has got a big list of people that they've spoken to, they've made an offer to, but they haven't bought yet. This particular resource will help you to convert more of those people. What it is a 15-minute audio training where I go over my precise strategy, exactly when to call people, exactly when to email them, over a 90-day period that will allow you to double sales with the existing lead flow that you already have. So in addition to the 15-minute audio, what you'll also get is a PDF that has my exact word-for-word templates, exactly what to say when you are calling somebody to see if they're interested in going ahead, and also what to write in your emails, but most importantly, when to write your emails. One of the biggest questions that I get is, when should I write my emails? How often is too much? When should I call? This maps the whole thing out, right from the word go all the way through to the 90-day mark. If you put it into practice and you do it strategically and systematically, you will see a big shift in your sales. There is so much in unbanked sales revenue sitting there in the proposal sent column of most people's CRM. So head over to johnblakeaudio.com and grab that and put it into practice and let me know how you go. I'd love to know how you go and to hear your success story. Okay, so we're going to talk about accountability. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share some research with you, which I think will stand to reason. And then I'm going to give you a couple of different examples of how you can leverage accountability to achieve your own goals a lot faster and to get more done in a faster period of time. So the first thing that I wanted to draw your attention to is that there was some research that was done, a study on accountability by the Association for Talent Development. And the study found that individuals have the following probabilities of completing a goal by taking the following actions. So the first action is that they've got a goal and they've just established that they have a goal. So they've probably just formulated the idea and it's just, it's something that they want to do. It's on their list of things to do. The research said that there is a 10% likelihood that that particular person will complete that goal. The second one is having the goal but consciously deciding that you will do it. So that is making a decision in your own head that you will get that particular goal completed or you will get that particular task done. There's a 25% likelihood that that particular goal will be completed. The third level is that you decide when you will do it. So the first one is I have this goal. The second one is I make a commitment in my own mind that I will do it. The third one is I make a decision as to when I will complete the goal. If you do that, there is a 40% likelihood that you will complete that particular goal. If you plan how you will do it, so plan out the steps, so step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, there's a 50% chance that you will complete it. But look at what happens when you start to introduce accountability. So if you commit to somebody that you will do it, there is a 65% likelihood that you will complete the goal. But if you have a specific accountability appointment with somebody that you have made that commitment to, there is a 95% possibility that you'll actually complete that goal. So what I would add to this, if you really want to put this on steroids, is commit to somebody that you hold in high regard. that you will complete a particular goal. A lot of people who listen to the podcast want to know what we do over at Master Dealmaker Secrets. And effectively what we do is we work with sales professionals and business owners all over the world who are seeing massive increases in their top line sales revenue. So we help business owners and sales professionals to effectively focus on the three key drivers to growing sales revenue in your business. The first one is controlling the message that you send out into the marketplace so that potential clients see and hear and read what you do as an opportunity as opposed to your competitors. The second thing that we do is we help you to create a direct path to the 20% of your ideal clients that will deliver 80% of the revenue. So everyone knows the 80-20 rule. We help you to develop a direct path to the 20% of the people that are going to give you 80% of your sales revenue in your business. And the third thing that we allow you to do, that we create a process for, is for you to be able to double the amount of leads that you get that convert into paying clients. So if this is of interest, we do have an application-only process to become involved in this particular program. And to get to there, all you need to do is to go to www.johnblakescall.com. So it's JOHNBLAKESCALL.com, and there's a couple of questions to answer there. And then what you'll do is get on a quick conversation with me, and I can find out a little bit more about what you've got going on in your business and see potentially whether what you are doing would be a fit for what we could help you with. And at that point, I can extend an invitation if it's a fit, and you can make the choice to come on board or not. So that's the opportunity. That would be the next step if you're looking at how you can take things to the next level. If you're enjoying what you're hearing on the podcast, if you're getting value from it, I invite you to do that, and I will look forward to talking to you. The website is www.johnblakescall.com. Talk to you soon. And I want to give you some examples from my own world where this has made a big difference. The first and most obvious example is the clients that I work with. So often the goals, the projects that I work on with these clients, they have been wanting to do for years. But it is having the accountability, it's having the regular catch-ups with me and making commitments to complete certain tasks. That is the thing that makes the difference. That is the catalyst that allows them to reach a lot of these goals, is simply having somebody that they're accountable to actually reach that goal. And so yeah, the obvious version, the obvious example of that is coaching. And then you can then translate that over to PT. So if you've got a personal trainer, especially if you're committed, you've made a verbal commitment to meet that particular person, you've made that commitment to meet that particular person at a particular time on a particular day. But then if you have the added commitment of actually paying that person, well, that is the highest likelihood that you are going to complete that particular training. So the PT example is a really good one. But the one that I wanted to share with you, which I think is particularly poignant, is I have been in consulting for about 18 years. I've co-authored 2 books, and I hadn't written my own book, and I wanted to. And so I, at the time, was in a networking group, and it was the start of the year, and we were making some commitments as to what it is that we would put into practice, what it is that we would complete, some goals that we were shooting for that particular year. And I made a commitment to these guys. I said, by the end of this year, I will have written my book. And so what was interesting is that I got all the way through until September of that year, and these guys were like, how are you going with your book? Right? Now, I said to them that I would, I told them that I would have the book completed by the end of the year. So, September might have even been mid or late September came around. And so I got to work and I completed that book. I completed the first draft of that book by, I think I started probably midway through September, and I had the final draft and was really just going through the final edits in, I think, November, late November, early December, and had that completed before Christmas. And so that, what made the difference? Well, the difference is that I made a commitment to people that I respect, that I hold in high regard. So often, I'll ask clients, I say, well, what is the most valuable thing that's happening here? And it's like, well, you are holding our feet to the fire. You are making us commit to actions, because we don't want to rock back up to our second session with you or our third session with you, having not done anything. So accountability is huge, and we could talk about it for a long time, but I just wanted to reintroduce you to the idea, because it's a great way to get a lot done. And like I said, make a commitment by a certain time to somebody that you hold in high regard, and so that so on a particular day, at a particular time, that you will come back to that person and watch to see how quickly you will get that particular thing completed. I would love to hear how you go with this. Start setting some goals and make commitments to people to meet with them, an accountability appointment on a particular day at a particular time to get that particular task done. Good luck with it. And as always, thank you for listening, and I will talk to you on the next podcast. Cheers.
You've been listening to Master Dealmaker Secrets with John Blake. Subscribe to get more in-depth strategies and maximize your sales process with new episodes every other week. And double your inquiry to sale conversion with the lead flow you already have. Go to johnblakeaudio.com for his exclusive, free, no-fluff audio training and companion PDF guide.